Okay, the recording hit. Okay. Hi. Hi to Twitch. Hi to YouTube. Hi to both. Hi Spencer. Um. So I wanted to talk about this both times on both my channels because it technically, ironically, affects both. Because YouTube side, you only really see me play, watch anime, my hero. But there's another side to it, which is I have not been gaming. I have not been gaming for a couple weeks. The only game I play that I allow myself to is Marvel Rivals. Um, because as I think I've told Twitch about this, I haven't really talked on the side of it. I was in school for this semester. I know. And I started out with graphic design because I had to switch out of culinary baking pastry because of my disability. My teachers did not think it was smart to baking pastry, and I didn't have answers about my right hand because, as everyone knows, I have cerebral palsy. So I'm just kind of like trying to find my way of life, trying to figure out what I want to do in life. What can I do? What I can do? And I kind of put a lot of pressure on myself this fall about if I don't do fall semester, I will be a lazy shit. That's what I made myself feel like. And so I went into this semester with this career service guy was like, yeah, graphic design will give you the creative freedom that you deserve, and also art is fun, which is true. Art is fun. I love seeing artists do their thing. I love commissioning artists to do their thing. Me as myself, I've never done art as deeply as I like since high school. Like, the only time I've ever done art was school, like high school, like 2015. Um, so I went into it like, okay, no stress. It's gonna be an art class. I'm gonna have these moments which I'm gonna like as we talked about. I had these moments where I'm like, I'm not really good at art. It's just really good. I submitted, worried about stuff. For the first half of the semester, it was fine. It was when I started getting zeros on my assignments that I started panicking. And this is like mid September, like early September, getting towards mid September. And I was reaching out to teachers to see what I could do about it, and it kind of like it kind of did not go well because my teachers were very non-helpful. They didn't really want to help me or explain what I can do to raise my grades for like the first week and a half or so, which caused me a lot of panic and anxiety to the point for that next week, which was like the week of. Let me get my calendar up. This is why I've been kind of absent in September because of this. Um, Starting from like the 14th. So from the 14th, as soon as I go to the emergency room, I go away. Anyway, I don't have the exact date. I have papers. I have papers. But regardless, for the week after, I had really bad anxiety, which messed with my insomnia, and I did not sleep well for a good week and a half, which got to the point where I was really scared about my sleep and not knowing why I couldn't sleep because I would take melatonin, and the two melatonin never worked for me. I Because of my anxiety is what my doctor was telling me. And so I got to the point where I basically texted my mom the night of because she didn't read it, but at the morning of, and I was like, hey, when you wake up, like take me to the hospital, and took me to the hospital. She took me to the emergency room because I was really low on energy that day, y'all. I was really scared. Like I physically, mentally could not I was not functioning well. It was really scary for me. And so I ended up going to the hospital for it. And it essentially is what I've always known it is because school was putting me in such a bad anxiety place that it actually heightened my anxiety disorder really bad, which then fucked up my inability to. Yeah, this was like, yeah, I went to the hospital September 23rd, so like the week, yeah, so like the week of the 14th of September is when I really started having really bad sleep. I didn't go almost 2 weeks actually. I lied. That was almost 2 weeks of having really bad sleep because I thought my mom. Anyway, so they gave me something for 14 days, and I basically asked my teachers, I need to not focus on school right now. I need to focus on sleeping because I've not been sleeping, and I will do my work when I get to it. Um, I also had to go to my therapist a couple days after I got back from the hospital. So that was also thing. Everyone, I've been in therapy for my trauma and shit. So I, of course, I wanted to go talk to him about it. I have not yet talked to him about everything because he's been sick. So I'm seeing him next week. Um, and so that's what I told him. My 2D teacher, I'm gonna say this because my 2D, I thought she was mean about it, unlike my drawing teacher. And she started understanding a bit more. Like she actually started reaching out to me more because she realized I was not understanding the process well, and she was willing to help me. I was committed to continue doing school for the beginning of October. Like I kept trying. Like I was ready, willing to go back to school, start doing work at the beginning of October. But I started realizing every time I thought about school, my work, getting caught up, I put myself back in anxiety episode. I kept having anxiety episodes every time I wanted to go meet her for school, for work, for homework help, or just in general. The only time I was not able that I wasn't anxiety about it was because I guess I take my medication at that time. It caused it caused you to be backed up laughing because I don't want to make psych myself out and be like, oh, yeah. I was having lower. I was having a pooping problem, okay? I have a pooping problem. Don't think about it. So I could not go that day. That's the only time I could not it wasn't about anxiety. It was because I was on the toilet. Um, but she started. I had my mom basically tell my teachers what the fuck was happening because my drawing teacher was not listening to me. My 2D teacher was kind of, but he was not. And so I basically was like, Mom, they're not listening to me. And it's one of the triggers I have with climate therapy is I talk a lot because, of course, I'm a yapper, but also when I feel like I'm not heard, I panic because that's a very emotional coping mechanism I have from my dad traumatizing me. Talk about that a lot because it's been a part of my healing process. Um, And so when I'm not feeling I'm heard, I get upset, I get anxiety. It's really bad. And so she was like, I think you just need to medically drop out of this class. Um, you are not well. It's not helping you. Um, and you cannot keep putting yourself through this, which I completely understand. I made a mistake of starting the semester thinking that I just didn't want to be a fuck up. I didn't want to sit at home while my mom was working and then school herself. I didn't want to be a fuck up. I did not want to be. I was already struggling with my disability shit, like, for almost a year and a half. Sorry, almost. Oh, don't no cry, no crying, I'm not crying. Um, I've been struggling with where I can what I can do in life because of my cerebral palsy. And so I did not want to be at home doing nothing. Because really, I would be here with you guys. I would be trying to make videos, trying to, make my hobby that I've thought about on TikTok with my videos. Like, I want to do baking and pastry, but I also want to make this. part of my day because I do generally have joy playing video games. I do generally have enjoyment talking anime with people. I do, but I know it's not obtainable. So baking and pastry was all I had as a comfort for me, and when it was taken away, I put myself in a spiral because I'm like, well, what the fuck can a disabled person do? What the fuck can I do? I only have one hand. And my doctor's appointment for this wasn't really helping because we are going to go talk to a surgeon, but it's not guaranteed my hand will be normal. And I think that's what's been fucking me up is because I'm like, what can I, like, saying, what can I do? What can me as a disabled person do in real life? What can I do? And it's like really mindful. And so I have medically been trying to drop out. I sent what, almost 4 weeks ago, I sent in an appeal. This is like early October. I sent in an appeal to medically drop out because of my anxiety disorder. Because I talked to my doctor, my actual primary doctor, and she was just saying the same shit. Because originally I was going for the primary doctor to get emotional companionship, like get an emotional support in. Like I needed to get a letter in case I wanted to get a cat or something. And fucking landlord can't tell me no. Like that was what the original doctor's visit was supposed to be. I had to talk about that. We had to talk about my trip to the emergency room. We had to get the fucking flu shot. So I gave them my doctor letter. I gave them a detailed picture of what's happened and where my mindset was at. Let's hope and pray. I think they will still allow me to out of the class. I think I'm just worried about potentially paying them back because I am disabled. I don't have the income. That's the only worry I really, really have. That's why I'm on a financial. I'm scared. That's my worry. But I'm worried if I start worrying that anxiety is gonna get really bad, and I'm back to square one, which is what I'm trying not to do. I'm like trying not to make myself have so much anxiety about something. Why I haven't streamed playing Daybreak 2 or laughing about the fact that I have not beaten this game yet or whatever, yada yada yada. Now, for the second reason why I haven't really streamed is tied to that is because I am now on medication. I think it's called Bloomstein. I forgot what the medication is called, but essentially I have two anxiety medications. One for my sleep, which is really helpful, and also I take anxiety pills and I'm back on my my iron pills. So I take my anxiety pills 3 times a day, and I take iron, my iron pills. So the thing is, besides them making me constipated, I am really drowsy times two because they are both really they both have side symptoms. You are drowsy, which is true. Every time I take them, I sleep a lot now. I'm not complaining much because that is what I wanted to. Originally, I wanted to sleep. I mean, I wanted to sleep. I was worried about my mental and physical because I wasn't sleeping, and so I need. I was sleeping a lot. I've been sleeping a lot, so I have not had the energy to stream like I used to. To be honest, even sitting here has put me a little bit of anxiety because I'm like, oh hey, I gotta talk again, I gotta stream again because I feel like I'm a little nobody. I'm here because I want to watch the Kirby Air Riders direct, and I also really kind of just want to explain to my friends that kind of watch me why I kind of haven't been like their community. I've just really been focused on me, um, and also just like I made this video on YouTube a couple days ago out of like pure emotion, but I needed it. Not going to like promote it. Probably put it like well, but I randomly got cerebral palsy creators on TikTok talking about their struggles recently, or their struggles in general, and I cried so much because I think that's where I've been at for the last 3 years maybe more. I know I'm dealing with personal healing issues with my dad. That's a big one. But what's also really hard for me lately is the fact that I am disabled. This is my reality. And one of the things this person said was stop telling disabled people that their disability doesn't define them because that's their reality. And it like just hit me really hard because it's like this is my reality. I'm sitting here with my fucking right side of my body still not functioning like I wanted to. I'm sitting here acting like I can be normal. Like I think ever since middle school, I've tried to be fucking like a normal kid. I know I'm not. I know now, I know it. But I know in my head I was like trying to normalize myself because I don't want to burden people. I don't want to feel like I'm burdening people. I just don't want to be a type of person at all. But seeing these random creators talk about their disability really hit me hard because it's what I've been struggling with. Like, I want to do things everyone else does, but I know I fucking can't because of my disability. Like, I'm worthless. I feel like I am just this. I feel like I'm this person just waiting to die. This isn't even this isn't even a mental thing. This is not a mental thing. I'm not going to promise y'all. But I can't help that I'm sitting here kind of like contemplating at the almost the age of 29. What the fuck am I doing in life? Like, what am I doing? Can't do school, right? But it gave me so much anxiety, it caused my disorder to come the fuck back. Can't do school, I can't work. So what the fuck am I doing? What am I actually doing? Like, I'm struggling. I'm really, really struggling to find my work. Someone I'm gonna keep saying as a disabled person because I was ashamed of using disability as an excuse. That was an excuse. It is not. It is my reality. It's been my reality since I was born. And I'm really tired of it, but I can't change myself. No matter how many surgeries I try to get, no matter how many, my body just won't function like I want. And that's a sad fucking fact that I have to come realize myself. It is not anyone else's issue but me. It's my own. Um, and one day I'll get there. I don't know what I'm gonna do school wise once I'm officially out of those classes and what the verdict is for if I have to pay them back or not. But I just know I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for the remainder of whatever. I don't know. Because I'm gonna talk to a surgeon in November. I'm actually also going to get evaluated because I feel like I have fucking ADHD. Besides my normal, my lack of because of my brain, because my housing brain half of it works, half of it doesn't. Um, so I don't know, but I'm going with the flow. Just gotta take it one day at a time. I gotta like continue to give myself grace and not fucking stress myself out and cause myself to feel so much anxiety or something. If I fuck up, well, fine, I fucking fuck up. I can't dwelling on something that is I can't cause myself anxiety for. I can't because if I do, I'm gonna ruin my sleep again. I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule. I don't want to ruin myself. I really don't. I have to talk to my therapist to manage my anxiety besides my healing because I'm trying to heal emotional shit while also having anxiety. So, um, so thank y'all for hearing that part out because that's emotional for me. And I fucking put out a video that I'm gonna delete on my page. I put it out there because I'm like, hey, I'm playing Marvel Rivals and as we're losing a fucking game, I'm talking about my turtle struggle shit. I'm gonna straight up use this video. I'm gonna delete it. Use this. Um, I'm going to continue my daybreak recording soonish. It's just gonna take like a week. I have a schedule in my mind. that I'm gonna try to stick to, because one of the things I want to do is I am going to fucking do something with my clutter ass room. It's cold out, guys. It's cold. It's fall. It's gonna be winter in 2 goddamn months. I don't have the clothing. Like, I have clothing, but I don't have the clothing to go out on walks with what I have right now. So me and my mom talked about it, and I have enough space to maybe put like, not a big treadmill, but a small treadmill on the side of my room, and I can do walks. But I gotta fucking clean this cluttered ass room. Really cluttered. It's not saying I'm dirty. I'm saying it's cluttered. It's cluttered to all hell and back. Um, and also it will help me later if we decide to get a cat in this house. Me and mom have not decided if we want to get my cat in this house or not. A lot of shit going on. I know I made a GoFundMe for my Social Security struggles recently. I'm gonna keep that. Social Security did answer, like, we are back to normal-ish. I say normal-ish because they're still fighting my mom about her shit for no fucking reason. And I can pay my bills, and I can also help contribute to hers, and I hopefully in the future actually get all the stuff I'm going to get for myself, because I deserve to somewhat spoil myself. So I want to get me a new headset. I want to get game capture. I want the mic again. I fucking miss having a mic, but I am not struggling like I was a bit in August August and September. Sorry. I'm going to keep it just because Social Security is so fucking whacked out of their brains that it could change anytime every time they give me a letter, I fucking get scared because they change my shit so much. They should never touch. But I can't really talk about that. That's a whole nother. I won't talk about much about in this video or on stream, but just know trying to have an income as a disabled person is fucking tough. It really. I try to limit the amount of bills I have. I only do my daily necessities, and even my daily necessities with fucking country right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, I will be back to streaming though. Pray. I will be back to somewhat normalcy, if not next week. Going to take it day by day. I'll still get my hero tomorrow. Still going to record some animes I've been dying to fucking finish so I can start new ones. And I'm going to learn, and hopefully in a month or so, I'm going to try to edit my own. Well, I already edit. Try to learn more editing skills. Because I feel bad that I helped this person that, like, kind of asked her friend for help. She's a soul. She's a honest angel. I told her I would always pay her anytime she wants. I've talked to her always about if she wants, or if I have any friends or anyone that could help me with editing, I would, because that should help me with editing. I will. I don't know how to edit. The last time I edited an actual legit video was when me and my friend Aura was helping me, and I was able to edit my playthrough, my Presumptive Portal playthrough. Those are the only time I've ever been able to edit a video. I used to be able to do it, but it's been many fucking years. So if I fucking can't learn, then I'm gonna have to possibly just ask or commission someone to edit. Fine, not mad. But I just wanted to talk about that. That's it. I'm not gonna be cry about it anymore. I know I'm disabled. I know I need to take my shit seriously and not be. I can't be in this. So now, get that shit out the way. YouTube possibly upload afterwards. We're gonna watch the Kirby Direct. We're gonna watch the second Kirby Air Riders Direct because I missed it.